So he started cramping at the burpees. He didn't look tired, so I knew something was wrong. This is where you grow, and you use this as an opportunity to come hungrier to the next race. What's the expectation from the race?
So 25 minutes to go. Expectation is sub 110. Let's see how it's gonna go.
Sunday in a 88 coupe singing I praise. Mama sang hallelujah on a one-way. I was raised running moonshine, never got caught, never did time, 'cause the law couldn't catch me in a straight line. All roads, no maps, like the back of my hand. So catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I was born on a two-lane, sitting sideways in a Mustang. Put me in the dirt or on the highway if you're coming my way. I was raised in the shotgun, daddy running from the law 'cause he shot one. Now you know where I came from. All roads, no maps, like the back of my hand. So catch me if you can. I'll be coming round the bend. So catch me if you can. So red, your lights are blue. Got six in the chamber, 6 gears to move.
So he started cramping at the burpees, and it's just cramping a lot right now. I could see like on the burpees that he was slowing down a lot, stopping at the burpees, and he didn't look tired, so I knew something was wrong. But now he told me that's like on the rower that was cramping a lot, but that's where champions are made. Not every race are going to go according to the plans. This is where you grow, and you use this as an opportunity to come hungrier to the next race. So let's see, he's going to push through this one, and everything starts from tomorrow, preparing for the next one and coming better than ever and just showing what he got. There is no excuses, that's how the races work.
I've been going to the racetrack, spent all my money on the dog in the bed. I put my heart into an 8-track cowbell there. My life was perfect, now it's starting to crack. Oh no, you blame it on the recipe. Do what you want to me, 'cause I could never let it go. You tossed my body out to sea, claim it was a tragedy, but I think everyone will know. You moved into attack, so I sneak out the back. Yes, I can feel that it is time.
Alright, base recap. So from the beginning, I started saying that my goal was to go for sub 1 hour and 10, and that would be my PB. Actually, my PB is 1 hour and 9 and 33 seconds. But that was pretty much a lie to myself, because I knew that I was not in the shape to hit a PB, and that, like, if you go through my training logs from the past few weeks, you can clearly see that I was not in shape for that, based on pretty much just the running times and running kilometers as well. Even in workout as well, like I was training way less than I used to do for when I hit my PB in Sharjah in the UAE. But but I tried to remain confident even if I had to fake it till I make it. So I didn't want to show any weaknesses even to myself. I wanted to stay confident until I was not during the race. So, but the thing is, you can lie to everyone, but realistically, it's really hard to lie to yourself. So from the start line, like even in the warm-up area, my heart was racing because like it was like through the roof, because I knew that like even though I said it out loud, say to my brother, say to like to you guys, and even to myself, oh, I might go with sub 110. Deep down, I knew like only a miracle would make me run at that pace and at that speed today. So I was pretty nervous, and since the very beginning, I felt it that like this was not gonna be the day, and it wasn't. I started running actually well, but once I got to the ski, which I haven't been practicing much here in the gym because I don't have the access to a ski, just a row. Same thing, like pretty solid, not the fastest guy out there, but it's just the beginning of the race, so it doesn't really matter much. As long as you don't start too hot on the ski, you're gonna be fine regardless of the time that it takes you to complete. But then when I got to this sled push was pretty slow. That thing was not moving, but I know that in every race that I've done, these sleds along with the lunges are like one of my weakest points. So I knew that like, okay, the sled's not moving really fast, but everyone next to me is also doing it at the same time on the sled, so that's fine. I'm not like losing time on it. Okay, then I started running. When I got to this sled pull, I actually made some moves and I gained a little bit of confidence on this sled pull because I was moving a little bit faster than the guys next to me. But then as soon as I started running after the sleds and when I got to the burpees, pretty much on the very beginning of the burpees, I felt my hip flexors on the right side cramping, and then my hamstrings as well, the quads. So on the burpees I realized, okay, this is gonna be a long race because that's like not even halfway, and I'm already struggling a lot. So I knew this was the burpees were the beginning of the end. Moving forward to the row, I was able to hit in the first half. I was able to hit like between 155 and 158 pace, and in the second half I was getting close to the 2 minutes mark, and like 2 minutes and 2, something like that at the very end. But so, which is not very different from the times that I've done in the past in the row. I make it as my recovery station, and this was not what happened in the race. I was hitting the same paces that I usually do, but I was not recovering. I actually left the row station more tired than I got in, which doesn't usually happen with me. And then I felt it. Like I was even talking to my brother as I was rowing. I'm depleted. I'm out of carbs and out of energy, and I'm completely fatigued. And then the race from there went really, really bad. By the way, the runs on this race every time was 3 laps. So after the row, on the first lap was fine, I was running actually okay. On the second lap after the row, I started to feel my quads again, and for the first time now, feeling my calves cramping. And then I just had to lock in for the farmer's carry. It's funny because this time I only dropped the kettlebell 3 times on the farmer's carry, which usually is like 4 or 5 times. I don't have a very strong grip, but so I dropped less times, but my overall time was actually slower because I had to stop a little bit in the rock zone to have some water. So that made my farmer's carry time a little bit slower. Getting to the lunges, the race was already over by then, but I just had to keep moving, cramping everything, like especially on the lower body. And even when I tried to rest a little bit with the sandbag on my back, if I stopped, my legs would like lock, so I had to keep moving, even if I was moving very slowly. But that's fine. Like at this point, I just want to get it over it. And then running after the lunges, my legs were completely gone. When I get to the wall balls, it's the first time that I actually press my watch to see my overall time, because I have my watch set up for only the running laps. So I lap it every time that I go for a run, just so I don't miss counts of the laps. But when I get to the wall balls, it's the first time that I actually see my watch to know where I'm at. And I got to the wall balls at around 1 hour and 14. And I knew I was moving very slowly, but I was expecting to get to the wall balls at the time around 1 hour and 10 because the way that I was feeling. So I'm like, okay, if I finish like 1 hour 15, if it takes me 5 to 5 minutes and 30 on the wall ball, should be fine given the circumstances that I am now. But reality was harsh. So got to the wall balls at the 1 hour and 14 mark. Took me like over 6 minutes to complete. I opened up with 20 reps, and then soon I realized I cannot keep this up. So I went like going sets of 10 all the way through, and then that's it. 1 hour 21 and 2 seconds. That's my second worst time. But again, I cannot say I'm surprised because I know what I missed in my training. And actually when I finished the race, I told my brother, like, this was actually good for me. I slapped in the face sometimes is good for you, because I even told him if I got a good time with the training that I did, I would become even more lazy, because I would be like, okay, I'm improving even with like horrible training. So it was actually good to be humbled in that way and know that like if I really want to be good at this, if I really want to break the 1 hour mark, I have to really lock in. And I wasn't locked in for a long time, probably forever. Like I've never been actually locked in to achieve the sub 1 hour mark, but now I am. So let's see how it's gonna go. There is no other way but to lock in.